Under Florida's new Stand Your Ground law, prosecutors now must prove to a judge that a defendant did not fear for their life before such a case can go to trial.
That's what's happening now in the high-profile case of a former Palm Beach Gardens police officer charged with killing a stranded driver on an I-95 off-ramp. Covering this important hearing for us today is News Channel 5's Alyssa Hyman. Alyssa?
Michael, Kelly, court just wrapped up about 5-10 minutes ago. It's not clear if the defense still has a few witnesses to call tomorrow morning, but then it will be the state's turn. And remember, it is really on them to prove their case. This roadside call and this video walkthrough showing former officer Nouman Raja hours after he shot and killed local drummer Corey Jones were front and center in court Monday.
I immediately said, "Hey man, police, can I help you?"
It was the first day of Raja's Stand Your Ground hearing.
He was in fear of imminent death or great bodily harm.
The defense trying to prove that Raja shot Corey Jones because he feared for his own life, calling multiple witnesses to the stand, including a forensic audio expert who analyzed that roadside call, testifying that it was possible that Raja did identify himself as an officer.
And again, you don't know what words were spoken by the voice that you're unable to identify.
Yes, that's correct.
So the word could have been police.
Could be.
But the state prosecutors bear the burden and claim the only person who had the right to fear for their life was Corey Jones.
He was standing his ground when he faced an aggressive individual charging at him, armed, in the middle of the night.
The crux of their argument that Raja, who was in plain clothes driving an unmarked vehicle, never identified himself as an officer. And that's why Corey, who was waiting for a tow truck, grabbed his gun for protection.
There was no identification by the defendant in this case. They can say there was, but there's no actual proof that he identified himself.
And as I mentioned, court did just wrap up. We were able to talk to some of Corey Jones's family after court tonight. Obviously, this was a very emotional day for them.
Well, it's very hurting, and sad, That's basically all I really have to say, It's just a disgrace.
And court will start back up tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Reporting live tonight from the courthouse, Alyssa Hyman, WPTV News Channel 5.